Welcome to the world of Payday 2, a game released all the way back in 2013, and over those 10 years has had multiple new heists added to it. Starting with 11 heists on release, there are about over 80 heists now, ranging all the way from your normal bank heist, all the way to saving the world from an Illuminati type organization. I thought it would be a nice idea to look back at all the heists and see which ones were the best and which were the worst, by making it into a classic tier list. To help me make this list, I'm joined by the usual suspects, BD118, Simply Bear, and Reese. Now to make things more interesting, everyone will have one veto power vote to place any heist in any tier they like. Once used, however, it can't be changed later and a veto can't be used over someone else's veto. We will be going through each heist in release order. So let's get started.
I've got a question. What's a veto?
Are you fucking serious? It means basically you can overrule someone's decision. So you can, if you
Oh,
were to say
okay.
like, we all say Mal Crush is shit, but you're like, nah, it's fucking top tier. You can veto and put it to the top tier.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Any more
Right.
questions like that, I'm going to be moving you to a different chat. All right. You've been warned.
I've also got a little surprise at the end.
And I like surprises too.
It's fine, it'll be fun.
Okay.
I veto the surprise.
Son of a bitch. Well, I mean, that's your veto gone then, Adam. Whatever heist you say you hate the most, I'm going to veto it to top tier.
Can I just say Payday 2 as a whole?
Veto the whole game.
I mean, if
Whole
I can
game in the
veto
awful bin.
the Epic server update, then absolutely.
Put the whole game in the awful bin, please.
I'll just get rid of all the tiers. We'll just put the awful and I'll just put Epic Game Servers. Let's start off with 4 stores then.
This one sucks because it's boring.
Yeah,
Hell.
Yeah.
it
it's very
is a
boring.
really, really boring heist.
But it was very colourful. I don't know. I'm trying to think of positives on this side.
Personally, for me, I don't think it's awful, but I think it's not good.
I agree with that. I agree. It's not good.
I was going to say okay actually because I like the colours, but I'll go not good.
Adam,
It's fine.
I was going to say not good.
not
Okay.
good.
I haven't played it in. I couldn't tell you how.
No,
long.
that's like one argument against 4 stores. The fact that you never play it.
Moving on, Jewelry Store.
But it's quite a decent heist. I do like this one.
I think Jewelry Store, personally, I'll put it in okay because I think it's a good one for an introduction to start stealthing.
I think it's okay. I don't think it's not good. I think it's just okay.
I would agree, yeah, because it's a very quick one, isn't it, as well?
I don't know.
I
I'm feeling
don't.
somewhere between
I,
not good and okay.
my personal one, I'd say awful because I find it so boring and repetitive.
I think it's okay.
I'd say not good.
I think we put it in not good because I'm saying awful, Ross is saying not good, and Reese
Yeah.
is saying okay. So I think in the middle, not good's a good place to put it.
Kind of in the same vein, Ukrainian Job, same map, just with the
Yeah.
tiara.
Yeah.
I feel like this one's better.
Yeah, it adds a bit more because you got stuff like the metal detector and stuff like that.
No, I think this one's awful.
Why?
Fucking waiting for the save.
You can do this one in 30 seconds with C4.
Yeah.
But if you want to stealth it, you have to wait.
I
You
think
can
this
still
one's.
use it.
I think this one's okay. This is a really easy stealth one as well. Like you just go in there, you can just kill the cops in the back. You can just
Yeah.
kill the cops like round the back of the building, and that's it.
So what are we thinking? Are we thinking that Ukrainian Joe's better than Jewelry Store,
Reese-
or it's sort of the same
Reese-
as Jewelry Store?
Reed said it were awful, so I mean, I'll say not good to match him because I said okay.
Yeah, we'll put this one in not good as well. Mall Crashers.
I like more Crasher.
I like
think it's
this
good.
one as well.
I think it's good.
I think it's good.
I'd put it okay
think-
personally.
No, I think it's a good heist. I like this one because it's stealth possible, but it's very difficult, and that appeals to me because
Yeah.
again, this was another one that released on the start of the game. They never intended for it to be a stealth possible, but it is. I just think the idea of like going in somewhere and just destroy, like it's not a cash grab, is it? You go in there, destroy loads shit, and get out. I like that about this game. I think it's good.
So Adam, Reese, Ross, you're all saying good, yeah?
I'd say
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, good.
Okay, cool. Put it good then. Bank Heist. This is all in
Top tier,
one.
innit?
So,
It's a classic. It's a great heist. It's a classic.
yeah, I'd agree with Reese. I'd put it in great. I wouldn't say it's top tier, but it's great.
No, it's not top tier. I like this one because it was simple, effective, and it was easy.
This heist, when Payday 2 came out, like, this is what Payday was all for, robbing banks.
I'd
Yeah.
go with great. I like that. It's between great and good for me, but I think it tips to great. Just the legacy of it.
It's such a classic.
Personally, I'd say good because as much as it's a classic and a good heist, it's boring.
That's the
Same
problem with all
time.
these ones, though.
Yeah.
All of these early
think-
ones are pretty boring. aren't
Yeah, I think if you do the bank heist loud, it's a bit funner. But doing it stealth, yeah, it does get a bit boring waiting for the drill that breaks about 10 times. Okay, so
Or-
I've
or-
put bank heist in great.
Awful.
Awful. Terrible. This was
Fucking
awful. There should be a terrible category because
I
this one
mean-
should go there.
I really like
mean-
nightclub.
I mean, the whole reason of being able to kill civilians as much as we want, I'm gonna sit there and put it in okay.
Okay.
No, okay. It's not okay. It's not a great heist.
And you're saying okay. I'm saying good. Actually, no.
I'm saying awful.
I'll put it in okay. Reese, what are you saying?
Awful.
Awful. Okay, we're putting in not good then. Next up, Watch Dogs.
Great.
This is an awful heist.
I mean, the reality is, watching Ross do this on DSOD, I'm going loud. I'll say top tier because it was fucking hilarious.
I think
But
it's great. I don't think it's
as-
top tier.
as a
I like it.
heist, as a whole, I personally would say good.
I'm saying
Reese is
awful.
saying awful. I'm saying great. You're
I'd say
saying
okay.
okay. I think we've pretty much covered the entire spectrum there. So I
Yeah,
think
so
we're ending on
I'd say
okay.
okay, probably.
Putting it okay.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
that's
Sort of
middle
in the
ground.
middle.
Yeah.
Now, Firestarter.
I like day one for this heist.
I like day one too because again, it's another stealth possible one, which is really difficult. I think it's good.
Yeah, I'd probably say good as well. For the day one, the day two, the day three is kind of well.
Day three sucks. Yeah, I wish that
Yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah, the fact that you have to burn the money, you don't even take it.
I like the fact that it's a 3-day heist and you don't get many 3-day heists.
That is true.
I think that is
Yeah.
a positive, in my opinion. But I wouldn't say it's like awful, but it's not good.
It's okay in my eyes.
I think this one would have been a lot more appealing if the stealth was more possible.
I kind of like that day one is that challenging to stealth. If you do it, then it's.
I think it's
sort of
a little
lagging thing.
too difficult though, because it's like if you were to get detected even once, you can't. It doesn't matter if you kill them; it's over. That's
Yeah.
it. You get spotted, you're done. You're like a literal ghost. I think we've ended on okay there.
Yeah,
Yes,
I think we've
yeah,
ended on
no.
okay there. Moving on, Big Oil.
It's not good.
Day
Big
one
oil.
sucked.
Yeah, day one's kind of boring.
Oh, is that
Second day-
the really fun one where you've got to like do the science shit?
I'm going to say this one is not good.
Yeah, not good.
I say awful, purely for the fact that day one can be done within like 30 seconds,
Yeah.
and then day two is just
Stealth impossible because you can't. It always goes loud at the end.
Yeah, it does always go loud, which is annoying.
Okay.
I say awful myself.
I haven't actually said that any were awful. Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought one of those first ones was going to be an awful.
Yeah, I'll put it not good. Framing frame.
Awful.
Another 3-day
Awful.
one.
This one sucks. I never do this one. Okay, let me explain my reasoning. So, day one, there's an art gallery. Day two, bag moving simulator.
If you do it stealth, day two doesn't even exist.
And then
Yeah.
day three is basically restarting until the bolt's in a good spot. I'm going to say this is awful. It's not. Nobody grinds frame and frame for XP.
Like the only good thing of framing frame is that it gives you the most stealth XP bonus, which is 25%. But the work you got to put in to get it is
Yeah,
Not
it's
worth
not
it.
worth it. I like the map, the mansion map at the end. So I'm going to say this one's awful.
Yep, I agree.
Do?
yeah. I'm in between not good and awful.
I will say awful personally.
There you go. It's
Okay.
an awful.
Awful, there it
It's
is.
fucking terrible.
Our first heist in awful. We've
Terrible.
got rats. Another
Oh,
3-day one.
Great
so
heist,
yeah.
great heist.
This
I
one's
love
great.
Rat-
I
love
like this
Rat.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah, good. I'd say good.
I'd say it's good.
Okay.
So wait, hold on. Got 2 for great, 2 for good.
I'll go good. I'll change it over.
Go good then.
I liked the fact that up until a point you could evade this day by just putting the wrong ingredients.
So rats used to be the original sort of XP grinder. Just blow up on the first day, C4 on the second day, and then like the last day you don't actually have to grab any money bags. You literally just kill the people in the bus from the other end of the bridge,
Oh,
and
the
then just
bus, yeah.
go straight to the escape.
I'm happy with good.
That's the original 11 done. These are all the heists that were released with the game. We've put the bank heist at the best and framing frame at the worst. So we're going to move on to first heist that was ever added into.
DLC.
Well, it wasn't DLC. It was just a free heist that was added in. We've got the diamond store,
It's a great heist.
but I put it
Good.
between great and good. Yeah,
I like this heist because it's a really easy one. It's like an extension of jewelry store, in my opinion. That's the way
Yeah.
I look at this one anyway. It's like you never ever do jewelry store because you can just do a diamond store.
if you do it on
It's-
your own, it's a bit long. If you're doing it with people, you can do this one pretty quickly.
I think it was well designed. I just think it's good. What do you think, Adam?
Adam?
I think it's okay. I think for me it's an okay one.
Yes, I think we agree with good then.
Okay, well, I think we've pretty settled on that one. Now we get to move on to first Halloween heist, Safe House Nightmare.
Awful.
Yeah,
This one
awful.
sucked.
Yeah,
I never play this one.
No.
I never ever want to play this one again.
Did
I only
eventually
played
never
it for
played it
yesterday.
again.
Now,
Yeah.
I think it's okay purely for the difficulty factor.
Yeah, it is difficult. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Like,
I think
I think it's okay. I wouldn't say it's awful because I don't think we've played it enough to sit there and say it's
Yeah.
awful.
To be fair, when we
Okay.
did do it on Death Sentence 1 down, we did cheese it with the turret.
that was the
So-
one with the turret
I'm
under the
happy to put
table,
this
wasn't
one in
it?
not good, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
Now we get to the first DLC of Payday 2, and this is the Armored
Okay.
Transport DLC.
I think there's one easy way to do it. Put all transport heists in awful. Other than train heist, I do like that one.
Oh, okay. We're gonna have to talk in a minute. I just think
Leave Train
they're.
Heist for now. We'll get to that in a second.
I think the transport heists are just okay. Some of them are bad, like Park. That's
Yeah.
pretty bad.
I generally think they're good because they are a challenge. They're all out in the open. Especially when you get onto the harder difficulties, you're not just fucking breezing through it. It's a case of, oh shit, I've actually got to think about what I'm doing now.
Joe, I changed my mind. I'd say they're okay. I think they've got that little bit of teamwork we had to all put into it.
Yeah, I think Adam's right though. I think it's between okay and good because of the challenge. You're not going to be able to do these without having some kind of method, and that's exactly what we got to be able to do these with the C4. I don't know. I guess okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking okay. How does
Okay.
everyone else feel about okay?
I agree.
I'm okay with okay.
Now we move on to the Transport Train Heist.
This one's awful. This
It's a
one's
good.
awful.
It's a good heist.
No, it's fucking terrible, Reed. I'm so sick of getting caught on this one over and over again.
I'd rather shit in my hand, not gonna lie.
Concept's interesting, but I think the way that the map's designed, I think it's not good.
So what
So,
you're saying?
I think this is awful. I really do.
I would agree with not good if you was willing to put it there.
I'll go with not good.
Yeah, I'm thinking not good. Like, if I had the
I like the
Transport
concept. The concept's
Yeah.
pretty cool. The TF2 turret. I like that.
Oh,
But
you know what? Yeah, it's going to be
See,
not good for the
You,
TF2
you,
turret.
you needed a section of wank between not good and awful.
Oh, just wait till we get to the end. We've
Do we even need to talk about this?
this one sucks. It's awful.
Awful.
This one's so awful.
Now.
Yeah, hold on a second.
So this one is awful, depending on your RNG,
That is true.
and depending on the people you're playing with. It's quite obvious. No, it's me. It's always me on this one. As a heist itself, to me, it's a proper bank heist.
It's yeah, right.
I think this heist is really
I
good
can't-
for encouraging teamwork. Like, you've
I
got to be
can't
really
sit there and
coordinated.
say it's good or great, and I can't sit there and say it's awful or not good because one, it's a pretty boring one. You answer the phone. You
Yeah.
answer the phone a couple of times and hope that some civilian walking by isn't going to see the idiot you've left outside because you're a mob.
Exactly.
On the other side, I can't sit there and say it's awful because, like you say, there's a lot of teamwork to it. There's a lot of sort of going on, makes you actually think, shit, I've actually got to not just sit here for the next 3 minutes for my vault to open. You know?
I agree with Adam.
I think you've swayed me over. I think it's now just not good.
If you put it in okay, I'd probably say it's an okay one. I wouldn't say it's not good.
Thinking about it now, I kind of think this is awful. Yeah, you could be super coordinated. Just
I don't know because
bad RNG
there's
can
some
just
things
ruin
that.
it.
Let me tell you the things that I like. I like the map design in general. I also like the fact that bank is pretty small, which there's not many small banks in this game. Really.
That's true.
I like the RNG aspect because there's a lot in this heist. That's good because it's variety. The problem is the RNG works against you. I don't like the fact that there's like an invisible timeline on this heist either. There is going to be a point where they're just going to send cops and that's it. You're done at that point. You're going to get out with one bag or you're going to fail, basically. The only way you're going to get out with every bag is if you happen to get the open vault. So I think it's just not good.
Yeah, I'll put
But
it
there's
in
a lot of
good.
positives.
Yeah.
There's a lot of positives, isn't there? It's only one of a handful of heists as well where the cameras trigger the alarm without actually seeing a body as well. I think the only other one is No Mercy. You know what I mean by that?
No Mercy is going to be in top tier, and I don't care what anyone says.
That's it.
Well, we've
That's
got a
Adam's
long way
veto
to
then.
go till we get to No Mercy, so let's crack on.
Yeah. Let's go. This
Election
one's top
Day.
tier. Got to be top tier.
I
this
think it's
one for
great.
me.
I don't think it's top tier. I think there's a lot more.
I'd say great.
Okay, I'm with you on that. I think this one is excellent. The way that this one was put together, fantastic. I like the fact that day one could be done either quickly or slowly, depending on how you want to do it.
Yeah.
And I don't forget as well, this one has 2 second days when you think about it.
That is true, actually. I did not think about that.
I think this one's top tier. I really do. I think this one is one of the excellent ones.
I'm going to sit there and say it's okay. I don't personally like the heist, especially with the trauma that I went through when we first ever played it, and it was just traumaful.
I'm saying great. Adam, you're saying okay.
Yeah.
Ross, you're saying top tier. Reese, what are you saying?
I'm saying great.
Yeah, I think we're great overall then.
So we're in great or good. Okay.
If this one isn't in top tier, then
This
we're
is
not
top
friends.
tier.
We
Don't
all
even
agree.
argue. I'm not even going to.
Yeah, top tier.
Top tier heist.
Well, I might veto this one to awful.
Adam, kick him.
Explain. Give
No,
it
no,
again.
no. It's a top tier heist.
The design's fantastic. I really like the
And-
sewers as well.
Yeah.
Not just that though, is it? And you fall off a container, you're going to die, ain't you, Ross?
Yeah, you know what? That actually says something, Adam, that we still put this in top tier despite that fail. I also really like the fact that this one gives you chance to get out if you get spotted as well, which is something that I don't think many other heists have. Is there? It's almost always just like over. That's it. It's loud. Time to go. Whereas this one is stealth. Is this the first one that was stealth only? Actually,
Stealth only
thinking about
first. Yeah, Shadow Raid was the first stealth only heist. They basically built this heist for the stealth players.
And you can tell, man, it's a good fucking heist.
Like, there's so many ways to actually enter into it. Thinking back to when I first started playing Shadow Raid to how I play it now, like I've changed up the strategy and approach so many times.
Exactly. I think this was also the first one with pre-planning as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it might have been. Hold on.
That's a big deal.
No, it didn't have pre-planning. Pre-planning came in later. Well, pre-planning comes in on the next one, the Big Bank.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this is a great heist, maybe top tier.
Is
Big
this the one
Bang.
with the big piggy bank?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top tier.
No, I think this is good.
Top tier unless you're stealth in it.
Reese is right. This
I
one
like
can be a
the
pain
stealth
in the
one.
arse. If you're
I like the stealth in this one.
loud, brilliant. Love it. Stealth, if you fuck up, you are done. That is it. You can walk through a laser and be finished, or you can miss the telephone and be finished, or kill too many guards and be finished. Hit some glass, be finished.
No, I think top tier, personally. I'd happily to say great if everyone else is going for good.
Okay, I'll go. I'll say great. I'll say great. Right, Hotline Miami. So this one's a 2-day heist, isn't it? I think.
Yeah.
This one is a good heist.
It's a funnel, isn't it? Downstairs. That's a funnel.
Oh, it's great fun.
So
I
Now-
definitely prefer day 2 over day 1. I think day 2 is a lot more fun.
I couldn't
Oh.
tell you what you have to do on any of the fucking objectives because I just stand there killing everything, making sure
Okay.
you guys are safe. So
also say day 2 is the one where you've got to. Is it extract the vault out the roof or something like? No, that's another one. That's another one. This is the one where you got to open the safe and kill the dude in it,
you
isn't
gotta
it?
kill the commissar, but you gotta basically
Once you've got to the top.
Yeah, you gotta try and rush up to the top because he's destroying money.
I'm pretty sure this was borderline hell on DSOD.
Yeah, we
Oh,
pretty much
this
just
is-
stayed in one of the side rooms behind the door.
Yeah, this is the door. Okay, I'm going to say it's good just because of that hiding spot. I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, I'm happy to put this one in good. Now we've got art gallery. So this is just day 1 of frame frame.
Awful. I think it's awful.
Really?
Yeah,
I think this was a great heist. I think it was great.
Yeah, but
I think it's
for me,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
it's boring. It's long. That when you get caught, it's a pain in the fucking backside.
There is very little
It's
hiding
ju-
spots as well.
You know, you're walking around, you're thinking, oh, I'll just circle around this. There's no guards this way. Then a guard then just starts, like, you end up sucking a guard's penis or something. You're like, well, where the fuck did he come from? You know, it just irritates the crap out of me, that heist.
I'm happy with okay.
Yeah. But,
Yeah.
Okay.
This is going great.
Heist
heist,
and
isn't it?
breakout. No, I don't think it's awful.
I hate it, especially day 2.
You're the only person in this call that's done this one DSOD, and you're saying it's awful.
Yeah.
I hate it. It's just day 2. It's so boring.
I think this is a great heist.
I think it's great.
I'm so tempted to actually veto this one.
Put it where?
It's awful.
Want to do it?
I feel like I'd rather save this for another heist.
It as a heist itself and fun factor for me because obviously I've done it in I did it solo and stuff. I think it is a generally great heist. Go good because Numpty over there is saying awful. So
Yeah, it'll drag us
I'd
down.
probably,
won't
yeah,
it?
he's just dragged
Okay.
us down there.
Numpty.
We'll put it in good then. The first.
White
Chris-
Xmas is a great it's a
So
great
this-
heist. This one
I
is a
like this
great
one.
heist.
I like the design of it. It's like a bomb forest in winter, from what I
Yeah.
remember. I also think this is quite a short heist, from what I remember as well.
Well,
I think
no,
it's an
it
okay
depends
heist.
how long you want to stay out for on this one. You
Yeah,
can do minimum loot and go, or you can just go nuts and do like 100 bags.
I don't think it's great, but I think it's okay. I remember there's only really one safe spot, which is that building.
I'm saying okay.
I think it's okay.
Yeah, I agree.
It's going to be okay then. The diamond.
This is fucking awful. This can go bollocks.
I think it's
I don't mind it.
I like the puzzle at the end.
I've given
like
it, that is my opinion. This one can fucking bollocks.
I think this one is okay because I hear Stu with the puzzle. I like the puzzle. I also like the heist design overall.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of interesting artwork on this one because this was a stealth one as well, wasn't it? There was only really one way of stealthing, which is to buy the thermite. Couldn't really get in the front door. This one also had quite a lot of long hallways, which made it easy to get spotted by a guard. I think it's just okay.
So I'm saying good. You're saying okay. Adam, you're saying awful.
Yes.
Reese, what are you saying?
So this is the one where you had the achievement that we got stuck on, remember? Where you had to jump across the
There's
thing
a time
and get back.
achievement
Yeah,
for this one as well.
it took ages. For that, I'll say it's okay.
Yeah. So I think Adam's pulled us down to not good overall. I think because of awful.
We're
Did
in
you say
between,
good?
I said good. You two have said okay, and Adam said awful. So somewhere in between okay and not good.
Not good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, we can like flip a coin to decide where it
Yeah, do it.
goes.
No,
Yeah, bring up another tab and flip a coin for us, and then we'll
if
put
you
it
wish to put it in, okay, doesn't matter. Mine's just going on my feelings of
in.
stress.
Okay, Adam's won me over. I'm gonna say not good now, so you got to bring it down now.
Okay, it's going not good. Then.
There you go.
Got
Right,
the bomb, the dockyard.
Dockyard.
I like this one. I do.
This is a good one. I like this one. I think this
it's
one's
okay.
great.
Yeah, it's not good.
I'll put it in okay. I would put it in okay, but
Two
I
for
do
okay.
like this one.
Ross is saying great. Reese, what are you saying?
Not good.
Not good.
God's sake, Adam.
I know. I've said okay.
I think it's okay in the end.
Yeah,
then.
I think it's okay. The bomb, the forest.
Right, this is awful.
Awful.
I hate everything about this heist.
I personally, it's not going to make a difference, but I think it's okay.
No, this one sucks. The whole like head
Yeah.
tilting shit when you're playing is so fucking annoying. Being
You
open all the time.
you guys think it sucked because you've done DSOD?
No, I think it sucks because it was a badly designed heist. Like the fact that you've got to run from like top of the mountain to the bottom of the mountain all the time, and
There's
like dozers
really,
can just
really
spawn
bad
anywhere.
cover in this heist as well.
This
The
one's
snipers are
bad.
incredibly hard to find.
It's fine. I think it's okay, but I know you guys have said awful, so it's not going to make much of a difference. But I like, generally, like the heist as a whole for me. Like I do enjoy it. I enjoy the chaos of this heist.
Like I'm willing to put it to not good.
No, I'm going to raise you with jumping normally and dying because the map's on an angle.
Yeah, okay, I keep it awful.
Every time.
Cook off.
Top tier. Top tier.
Top tier.
Yeah, top tier.
Go on then.
Please.
Yeah,
Yep.
top tier.
Top tier.
This was
Okay.
fucking brilliant. And I like how Cook Up gets top tier, but Rat, its older brother, gets good overall.
Yeah.
No
Okay. So moving on. Car shop.
Car shop.
Oh,
This one's
it's
not
good.
good.
Right. So if you're going to put it down on driving mechanics, awful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the fucking.
Yeah, the
Okay,
driving.
right. Okay, we
I think
need to have a
this-
chat. We need to have
yeah,
a chat.
this
Is
is
this does this include the driving mechanics? This one.
Yes.
Yes.
This will include the
This
driving
is the
mechanics.
first
So
heist to have driving mechanics in it.
for me, if you include driving mechanics, it's fucking awful. The heist beforehand, I quite enjoy the heist.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah,
It's
I'd say
okay.
it's
I think
mean,
it's an
So-
okay heist, but the driving mechanics itself
Pulls it down, don't it? It's not good for me.
sucks balls. It just totally sucks
Yeah,
balls.
I think it's too simple as well. This heist is really simple because you can go loud and still complete it in stealth. I think.
Yeah. You've got a much like longer timer depending on your difficulty.
I wish there was a way of like, I know, stealing some money on this heist. That would have pushed it higher for me.
Yeah.
You know, put some money in the back of the car and then drive it away, something like that. That would have been pretty cool. Because I think that happens later on, doesn't it? With Goat Simulator, you can put stuff in the back of cars. So
Yeah, you can.
I think it's
meltdown.
just not good.
Yeah, but I'll put it.
I like that
because-
heist design enough for it to not be awful, but the
Compared-
driving mechanics do pull it down a lot for me.
Yeah, compared to all the other heists, like this is one where we're like stealing a car. Everything else has been sort of some sort of item of some sort.
It doesn't feel like a car though when you're driving. It just feels like a piece of chocolate that you're driving along the road. It doesn't feel like a Lamborghini or what
No, it doesn't.
Falcini or whatever it's fucking called.
I'm going to put it not good.
Okay,
Now, Hoxton's Revenge.
this one's great.
It's good. I think it's good.
I'll put it's good.
I'd say it's great.
I really like this as a stealth one. I don't feel like we play this one enough.
Yeah, to be fair, I haven't played it well. This one's good for the story.
No, I'm changing it back to great. I think it is a great.
Are you
Heist.
going great?
I This one's got a lot of story elements to it, like with the boards and everything. You can look at like individual heists and all that sort of stuff. I will say I think the map in general for stealth kind of sucks a bit. If you think about like that upstairs area, if you get cornered, there's not many hiding spots.
To be fair, my most annoyed part of this heist is the initial getting into the house, because once you enter the house, you have to find the alarm box and disable it. So you gotta locate the alarm box first before you actually enter the house.
Yeah, and I must say, I don't think I've ever played that one on loud, so I don't have much of an opinion on that. I think it's great.
Well, you three have all said great, so we're playing great. Meltdown.
So loud version of Shadow Raid. Okay.
Great. All top tier for me, mate, because
it doesn't matter what.
I fucking love this heist.
I'll raise you with constant turrets at the end of this heist, which is terrible.
Doesn't matter to me, mate. I fucking love this heist.
Carrying those warheads is awful.
It's okay.
That's not my problem. I get to drive a forklift, which is something I do for a living. You know, I get to enjoy killing as many people as I want. I get to drive a shit car. It's just great.
That's great for you, Adam. But I veto to awful.
Now, let me tell you why Stu's put that down there. Once upon a time, we played this heist. Do you remember? I think we did it in Death Wish. Stu got kicked at the end.
Right, yeah, but that's not really a reason to make it awful. Though. Really, is it? Just because you got kicked at the end.
I mean, the heavy bags. I think they are the heaviest bags in all of this game.
Moving those warheads is the worst thing ever.
In DSOD,
because if
you sniped all the time.
If you carry them using the forklifts, you're just exposed to getting shot. If you try to carry them on your back, you're just too fucking slow, and snipers just pick you off. Like the whole car bit at the end, that's all right.
Yeah, I mean,
the driving sucks.
The driving sucks. That's the commonality between those two. The driving sucks.
But yeah, I don't care. I'm using my veto. That's going to awful.
Well, it's up to you. It's up to you, really. Like I said, I think it's a fucking amazing heist.
It doesn't matter what we say, Adam, because Stu's made his decision. So
yeah, I vetoed. That's that.
Can't wait till you say a top tier heist
now. Okay, a lesser heist.
I like this one.
Yeah,
I think it's great.
It's great. It's okay.
It depends what you mean by glass breaking mechanics.
Oh yeah, that's true. God, that sucked. That did.
I think it's a good heist.
Okay, I've just remembered I was blown up by C4 on this one, so the game was good. I'm pretty sure.
I think it's okay.
What else can I say? The music's pretty cool. Soundtrack's cool on this one.
It's a little fun mini game, isn't it? I guess.
The civs suck, pretty sure, on this one.
Yeah, moving around this heist, especially going from the DJ booth downstairs, sucks.
I like the idea of getting the C4, but I feel like it's far too much RNG on this one. Far too much.
Do you know why I say this heist is not as good? Do you know when you accidentally go loud, and it makes it so much fucking harder to move.
You got to throw them into a container at the top or something.
Yeah. Okay, I'm willing to bump it down to okay for that.
Okay. Golden Grin.
Yeah,
okay.
Golden Grin.
I'm going to sit there and go on top tier because
I'm going to say top tier as well.
I'm going to say my reason why, and I'm going to shut up because I'm eating jelly. So stealth aspect is fucking difficult, it's good.
Worth it as well. Pay out.
But then I think I've played this on loud more than you guys, but I really enjoyed the chaos of the loud aspect. On top of that, I love the whole the big fucking drill and all that kind of stuff. It's just I find it really enjoyable. Right, I'm going back to my jelly now.
What do I think about Golden Grin? The payout's pretty good. I think it's quite an attractive map overall. It's quite colourful. It's well built. What else is annoying about this? I don't like the fact that you have to trek between the front and the back of the casino. That's kind of frustrating. I think it's probably great.
I'd put it in okay.
Great it is then.
Really?
I don't think it's top tier. I feel like we have better ones to put in top tier.
See, no, I think it's top tier. Like the whole design of the map, and then when doing it stealth, the variety of objectives that you have to do, I think makes it a really, really, really fun challenge. And then doing it loud, that whole big drill and everything, it's actually really, really fun because it's so much more different to all the other drills. You got to fill up the tankers, make sure the power stays on, and everything. There's so much more to do in loud on it, and I think it's just the most just got so much to it.
It's one of the most interactive ones that I really play personally. But
it's a fun looking map as well.
I still think it's great. I don't know whether you're prepared to change. But
No.
I don't think it's top tier. I just think it's great. That's it.
Well, we'll go great then, if that's the case.
Aftershock.
Awful.
Awful.
Not good.
I can't. I've played it once or twice, so I can't. I'm not going to
tell
comment.
you exactly why this heist is awful. Because this is the heist that they added when they tried to add in fucking safes into the game.
Oh, yeah, that
was
is true,
that
actually.
was a bad time, and plus this whole map as well, I think is poorly designed, and the safes are almost
It's
as
really
heavy as the nukes.
Okay, I'll go awful. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I think it's awesome.
I hadn't thought of it fully until you said about the
I-
safes, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go majority because I've like played this once or twice. So
And also at the very end where you got to get the truck out, that's annoying as well. I've gone down and died a lot
Yeah.
because of that truck at the end.
Moving on. Now, getting into something interesting. The first remake of one of the classic heists, the First World Bank.
Top tier.
Yeah, I'd agree, top tier. Most
Yeah, I agree.
only for Overdrill.
Yeah, exactly. The stealth is actually pretty bland.
The stealth's like mid, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to it. Is it? It's just wiring boxes and a load of waiting. Really, you can kill all the guards in the vault area, and that's it, isn't it? But
However, there's no bag simulator mover in this one because you just throw it into the vent.
it's thrown. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm happy with top tier actually.
Adam, do you have anything to add?
well, no, I'm being quiet because I really want to use my veto just to wind you up. But no, I'm going to stay quiet.
Okay, top tier. Moving on to
Oh.
another classic
Fuck's sake.
slaughterhouse.
Great. I think this is a great heist. It's not quite top tier, but it's great because it's chaos. It's fun. There's there's loads to do.
Snipers.
Yeah, but you should get good. Simple as that.
Just get good. Right. So if me and Stu would have done this in DSOD the other day, I would have said great. But since we didn't, it's good.
Yeah, I'm sort of feeling between great and good.
Please.
Good.
I think that's going
Okay.
good then.
Oh,
Okay, Lab Rats.
awful.
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 Now,
Aww.
it's not going to make a difference what I say anyway, unless I veto. I'm not vetoing. I wouldn't sit there and say this is an awful heist. If we were actually good at the game, I
Yeah.
think this would be an okay heist.
I think you're right, actually.
Mm,
I think if we knew the spots, it would be all right. But
And if we didn't sit there trying to do it on Death Sentence 1 down and actually did it for fun, I think this would be an okay heist. I wouldn't say it's awful. I'm happy to sit there and say not good. I am happy with that. But
even with headless bulldozers.
yeah, but I like fucking Safe House Nightmare. So
Oh, it's true. Yeah.
they cause me pain, but it's just fun to watch a headless bulldozer walking across the map really slowly. It's one of them.
As you hide under your packet of Tic Tacs or whatever you're doing.
Yeah. So, but yeah, like I'm. It's not going to make a difference because you've all said awful anyway. But for me, as a map as a whole, I generally think it's a fun map, and it's a good thing. I like the whole all the zip lining around and having to find the right thing. The fact I threw the bag into the fucking thing the first time when people were like, oh, it's really hard.
oh yeah, I remember
You
that.
know.
Yeah, that is true.
But yeah, that's my opinion on it. Like,
I
if
like the
we're
concept. It's pretty
if
cool.
we were
I like-
actually good, if we were actually good at the game and played for fun, I think it would be okay.
Okay, I'm willing to bump it up to not good.
I'll say not good. Yeah, Adam's
Okay,
won me
then,
over on
yeah,
that
yeah.
one.
Okay.
You made a
The
compelling
whole
argument
we're
there,
not good
Adam.
thing will win me over. I'm like, yeah, we probably are pretty shit at this one,
Yeah.
so we're probably underrating it. Ooh,
Next up,
okay.
Beneath the Mountain.
I think it's a good one.
I
think
wouldn't
this
is
think
good.
it's any more or less than good. I like this one.
I see, great.
Yeah, I
One of
think
my
it's good.
favourite heists. This is.
I like it.
Yeah.
I do like it. The downstairs area where you've got to open up like all the vaults. I think I like that idea. But
Yeah.
my problem is the area at the end, which is far too open.
It's hard, but it's fun. I enjoy it. I think it's. I'll stick with great.
I think it's a good heist.
We'd go with the majority. We say good.
Birth of Sky.
Awful.
Not good. Not good.
Awful.
Here's the thing. This is probably one of my favourite heists.
Here we go again.
This is where I'd have to use my veto. I think.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna veto this one to top tier.
No, you can't do not. No way.
To be fair, I'm not going to kick him from the chat for that one because if it is one of his favourite heists, then fair play.
Yeah.
No way. It's not.
I think it's fun. You know, after all the stress I went through playing that heist, I
So much
eventually
stress.
learned to love it.
So me and Reese have both used our vetoes. So next up, Santa's Workshop.
Great heist.
This one's
is a
great.
Great heist.
This is a limited heist, so I like it.
Yeah, it's a great heist.
Okay, we're going great then. I was going to say it was okay. Got the majority, so it's in the great. This should be an interesting
Fucking
one.
awful.
Top
Awful.
tier.
Go Simulator.
Awful.
How is
No,
this
no,
not?
no, no. No, I'll say it's not good just because I like Goat Simulator as like the game.
No, that doesn't count, Reese. This is the Payday.
Yeah, but it's kind of like brings back memories.
Ross, when was the last time you picked up a goat and shoved it into a boot of a car?
IRL? Never.
Yeah. When was the last time you did it?
I don't play this one very often.
This is
so.
the only time you can manhandle goat. You can save goats from fires. So many different ways collecting goats.
I just don't like the
And then-
map on day
then-
one.
Day
Yeah,
2,
same.
then on top of that, day 2 is just pure chaos. You know, they're at the barn and there's
Right.
slaughterhouse,
Are you-
slaughterhouse barn, and
Are you really happy to say that this is okay considering the driving mechanics?
Yeah, but I'm happy to say okay.
I'm
If-
sticking
if-
with not good.
I'm
If
thinking
you-
we're not good.
I'm going to
because
stick to not good.
Just saying the driving mechanics of day one, which is basically a day where you drive around a lot.
It's
but
a fun
you
concept.
don't
I just
have
don't think
you
it was
don't have
executed
to
correctly.
drive around though, does it?
you don't have
It's
to.
One of them.
Day two, like,
Okay, we'll go with not good. It's fine.
I mean, you can always veto.
No. I'm saving it. There's a few down there that I can see that you're going to want to put in top tier. So
right, okay, counterfeit.
I think it's
Oh,
okay.
Awful. I think it's awful.
I say not good because it's just boring.
I say this one's okay. I like the design.
I think it's okay. Like if you learn the stealth strat.
Stealth possible. Yeah, it's possible. It's difficult, but it's fucking
Yeah.
possible.
I don't actually know. I don't think you can actually do that stealth anymore. Yeah, there was a way to essentially glitch the cops that arrived at the start, so that they wouldn't actually call the police.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 'cause
I
you
have,
put a
I
map on
have
top
used
of
that
something.
before.
Yeah.
I did use that one.
We're between not good and okay. Question is
So I think
where.
just put it in okay. I think it's just okay.
Well, nobody's asked what I think.
What do you
What
think?
do you
Reece?
think, Reese?
You just put Birth of Sky at top tier. Why
is
should
true.
we ask you?
Yeah, I think it's personally awful, but I'd be willing to go for not good.
Not good it is then, I suppose.
Yeah. The cover.
Can't remember. I literally can't remember the last time I played this, so I'm
Yeah.
going to go with what you guys are going to go with.
You have
This
to do
one,
the Robin Hood achievement. Remember?
yes,
Those.
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah, this one I remember as being particularly bad with snipers.
It is. Yes.
So I'm gonna say it's okay.
Roof.
I think it's just okay because this is a one-day heist, isn't it? So
Yeah.
I'll say it's not good for me personally.
the hallways are kind of nice to funnel down though, so it's okay.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
Top
Murky
tier.
Station.
It's got to be top tier.
Top tier.
We got 3 for top
Right,
tier, Adam.
now, how
Don't you
much do
do
I
it.
want to wind Ross
Don't you
up?
do it?
How spiteful
Because
are
I
you
could
feeling,
happily,
Adam?
I could happily just veto it down to great. You see, so
Do you want to do that?
You wouldn't do that. You know that you love this one.
I don't. I generally don't like this one.
Really?
So yeah,
Oh,
just
surprised.
go with the top tier, which is what you guys think anyway. But I generally, I think I just played this one too much.
Probably shouldn't look at the amount of times I've played that then. Adam.
Yeah.
I definitely
Same.
have played it too much.
Don't worry, I'm not going to veto it for you, Ross. Don't worry. It's only when Stu fucking jumps in there I'm going to veto something. So
Boiling point,
a great
better than
heist
I
for me.
thought. It's
I
better
think-
than I thought.
I think it's a great heist. Like it's fucking difficult and fucking stressful, but the whole premise of the heist, I think it's a great heist.
It's also the only map I think that uses Russian cops as well. That's kind of cool. I like that.
I'll say great.
It's a
That's
snow map as well, isn't it? Yeah, I like it. I like great. It's not top tier, but it's great. Biker heist. Oh, fuck this heist, man. Awful.
Yeah, I'm
Right,
thinking
so-
between awful and not good.
Driving mechanics, Adam.
Apart from my ending up T-boning in a tunnel and not being able to get out, I think it's an okay heist. Wouldn't put it any further up than okay. Yeah,
I
there
think
there
day
was
two
bits you can
makes
go
up,
to.
like massively for day one.
Yeah.
Day 2 is really really fun. I'm willing to.
Day,
put it
yeah,
okay.
yeah. If this was just like Bike Heist Day 1 and Bike Heist Day 2, I'd be like, Day 1 sucks and Day 2's fine. So I'm just saying this one is just okay.
Yeah, I'm willing to go okay.
Reese,
Fair enough. Yeah. Okay.
okay.
Reese likes this one, don't you? You like this one.
No, I don't like this one.
Safe House Raid.
Top tier.
There's always gonna be top tier 'cause you always do a safe house raid when you fucking like turn on, don't you?
I think it's okay.
Yeah, but I'm not being funny though. Like when you log on, you feel like, you know what, I want to warm up. If you wanted
That's
to warm up
true,
loud,
actually.
you sit there and go, you know what, my safe house raid's flashing up right now. Let's do a fucking safe house raid on DSOD.
It's fun, man. It's fun.
And like it's genuinely just a fun heist. And Especially when you're like, it's one of them ones if you're trying out a new setup or something, and you can just jump in there, right? See how this is. You know, I think it's top tier personally.
Yeah, I'd say in top tier as well. Yeah.
Really?
I like this one as well because you get a lot of XP from this one as well. So it's
See, if I still had a veto, I'd put it in awful.
You really
You
think
don't-
it's awful? I don't think
you
it's
don't have
that
a
bad.
veto. It's your own fault.
I don't think it's that bad.
I'll be fair and I'll say it's not good. No, it was maybe okay because you get decent XP, but
What
no
did you
more
say?
than
Adam? You
okay.
said top tier, didn't you?
Oh, 100% top tier for me, mate.
What do you think, Stu?
I'm stuck somewhere between okay and good.
I think we end up on good then overall.
Shall we go with good? Let's hit the middle. Let's go with good.
Panic room.
Awful.
Oh man, this is the one we played recently. Do you remember this one?
Yeah.
When we were trying to get the 200. This
Yeah,
one's okay.
But I'll put it between like not good and okay.
I think it's awful. For me, it's a boring heist.
Yeah, it is pretty boring. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go not good. I'll go not
Yeah,
good to
not
balance
good.
out.
Not good.
Not good. We've got Prison Nightmare.
Awful.
Top tier in my eyes.
What? What part of this is top tier?
I think it's fun. I enjoyed it.
Right, so I'm going to use my veto, and I'm going to put fucking Prison Nightmare in top tier.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fucking
What
love
the
Yeah.
fuck?
Nightmare.
Let's go.
I don't agree with this list anymore.
I fucking. Hey, you're lucky I didn't do it to Murky Station, so shut up.
It's true, yeah.
Honestly, like Prison Nightmare is like Giant Cloaker, the different things he fires at you with like your slot machine, the chaos of just nothing but fucking enemies hitting you, and then the train run on the way back. Oh my god, I'm getting turned on just thinking about it.
Fair enough.
All that stuff I agree with. I agree with everything that you said. I really like the heist design as well. It's really, really like it's good. But I don't like that middle area because that's to just shoot up the whole time. And like trying to get the bags and everything once they've been thrown over is just a pain.
I think I don't play this heist enough because I fucking love this heist.
We should play this one more often. I feel like my opinion would change.
Like I would definitely say out of all the Halloween heists, I'd say Prison Nightmare is the most fun to play. Stealing experts. Next.
This is the one you were talking about, Reese, with the Christmas tree.
It's okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay.
This one's okay.
It's not an exciting heist, is it? Like
The upstairs area sucks on the roof as well.
You get the punch Vlad's brother cousin again.
Is that all you needed to make it top tier, Stu?
No, I'm not saying top tier.
It's got to punch some people.
Now, if I could punch Vlad, then yes, I'd probably put it higher up. But it's an okay heist.
It's okay.
I'll put it
Yeah.
okay. Reese?
Yeah.
Yeah, in category, Reese.
I'll take that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with okay. It's not my favourite, but I'll agree with okay.
No,
Yeah.
I will put it in the higher category.
That was brilliant.
Okay. Next up, Scarface
great.
Mansion.
This is a great heist, yeah.
I haven't played this one enough to warrant a great. I'd say a okay or a push to a good. I haven't played this one enough,
I think it's a
like
good
you
heist.
guys, to warrant a great.
I like the fact the guys outside of the mansion don't have pages, so there's a bit of skill involved in taking all them out. I think this is a pretty good loud mission as well, from what I remember. But I just like the fact that it's got Scarface in it. I think there's some like legacy with that as well that I really like. It's not a particularly great XP heist either. I think it's great. If somebody can send me somebody watching this video, if you can send us all a Scarface DLC code, we'll make it top tier.
Yeah,
So-
we'll
I
make it top tier.
already own that.
Nice for some, isn't it? Okay,
I was meant
let's
to say
try and
top
settle
tier.
this. So, Reese, you're saying top tier. Ross, you're saying great. I'm saying good.
Yeah.
Adam's saying okay.
I'm saying okay or good. It's purely on the fact that I haven't played it enough
I think we end up on
to
good.
warrant moving it up.
Yeah, we're sort of in between good and great there.
Yeah.
I'll say good to balance it out. Yeah.
Okay,
Fine.
okay, good. Brooklyn 10 down, not good.
This one's good. I think that was good.
I think it's okay. I think it's okay.
I think it's a
I
boring
think it's
heist.
not good.
I think we end up on okay then.
Yeah, I
okay.
think we settled that one on an okay.
There's not much to say about this.
Yacht heist.
As a stealth heist, I
Right.
would say it's okay or good.
Yeah, I'd put it between like okay. Yeah, I'd say okay.
I
Not
like
good.
this one is quite funny because looking back on it, it's like Yacht Heist is a small black cat, isn't it now? Basically.
Yeah.
So for that, I'm going to say it's okay.
I
Not
think
good.
You say not good. Adam, what do you say?
It's
Okay.
okay. What about you?
I'd say it's okay. Heat Street.
Good.
I'll say good, yeah.
Not good.
I'd say great.
I like Heat Street.
Yeah, because it's a classic. That's probably why you like it, isn't it, Stu?
Yeah, I think it's just a fun one. And plus, just the reference to the movie makes it good as well.
I'd let the guy nearly burn to death in a van. That's even more. I sound like a right murderous psychopath, don't I?
Yeah.
It's good. I think it's good then. Yeah, I'm okay
good.
with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one.
Green Bridge.
Top tier. I'm literally going to say top tier because
I'd say it's awful.
It's a
No,
stressful.
Reese, no. Come on, this one's top tier.
No.
As stressful as Green Bridge is, it's so much fun.
Dude, it's so right. The reason why I'm going to say this is top tier is because completing it is so fulfilling.
Once
So
you
fulfilling.
learn the mechanics of when to actually do stuff, like using the actual, like when the heist actually goes into like a fade or a control, learning when to actually push up with the hostage, this can actually be a really good fun heist. I don't think
I'm
it's top
sticking
tier,
with it. I
though.
think this one's top tier. I think it on reflection, I think the heist design is actually really, really good. There's plenty of cover. It's actually quite balanced overall. Reese is saying awful. Me and Adam are saying
Yeah.
top tier. What are you saying, Stu?
I'm saying somewhere between great and good.
For the greater good, Stu, put it in top
Great to
tier.
good. Great to good. I think we end up on good overall then, because Reese said awful, so it balances, I think, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Has to.
Alaskan deal.
Again, this is
Awful.
another one where I thought
It's
it was
awful.
shit, but I actually think it's not too bad now, so I think it's probably good.
I think it's okay.
Yeah, I'd say okay.
Adam, what are you saying?
I think it's awful.
That you end up on okay. In that
Yeah.
case, then.
Either
not
ends have
good.
been okay or not good.
I put it in okay.
Yeah.
I'll move it up to not good because you guys are more sort of pushing the okay side, aren't you? So
I think it's
certainly
okay.
Okay, yeah.
It's Diamond Heist.
this is the one where Reese got his gem.
Yeah, this
first
is the
time
Blood Diamond
and-
one. That's only
This
got,
is the
what,
Blood Diamond one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
20% to spawn.
The amount
Yeah,
of times
which-
me and Ross did this to get Blood Diamond, I'm willing
Dude.
to say it's not good.
I think it's not good. I think the heist design is too flat overall. If they'd have put some ladders up outside, I think it would have pushed it a little bit higher for me. But
I don't like the stealth on this heist, so I'd say not good.
was that a classic as well?
Yeah, that's the classic.
I don't think the stealth is very strong on this one, especially if the party ends because it lets those civs out.
Anyways,
Curse kill room.
I would say this is a great heist.
I agree.
It's not top tier for me, but I think it's great purely on the fact that one, it's chaos. I love chaos. Everyone loves chaos. We all love chaos. It's just a constant thing. It's a decent event one. But if you're just fed up, you can just sit there and play it.
Farm kills, yeah, basically. There's two things for me. First of all, this is an event one. I think it was probably one of the best event one for me, anyway. I know you guys have said Prison Nightmare, but I also like the fact that this one's a small map overall, which made it kind of like it really showed the flair of the horde shooter that is Payday 2. I like the fact as well that it was like you had to keep going round to reset it as well, and it was timed. So there was an end to it. You could kind of decide when.
But I'll say good just to make it easier for use.
Okay.
Well, it would have made it good anyway because I said great. So
Yeah, you said great.
Reservoir Dog
Reservoir
Heist.
Dogs.
Not
Right, me and
good.
Stu did this one recently, so
I think not good.
I think it's okay.
I think it's okay.
I think
yeah.
it's good.
I think this one is quite a high, a steep learning curve, but I think it's possible. I think it's just okay for me. I don't think it's anything better or worse. Okay.
Okay's in the middle ground with everyone.
The day one kind of sucks, but I think day two, the one in the is it the jewelry shop? Yeah, the jewelry shop.
Yeah.
That's okay. Turret kind of sucks outside, and the spawn for the car, if it's in a bad spot, you're gonna get shot up a lot getting stuff.
Yeah. I think I'm happy where it is. Brooklyn Bank.
This was not good.
Not good. I think it's
Not
just a
good.
boring heist.
I don't think I've played this more than 3 times overall.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to say awful because it's just not a very memorable heist for me.
No, it's not. It's not a very memorable heist at
No,
all. If this one had a stealth option, I think it would be higher.
Yeah.
And it
same.
definitely has the possibility of it being a stealth heist, but it's just not.
Really just wish there was sort of more to do in it, really.
More to do. Yeah. A lot of it is just waiting for it to cut through the floor, isn't it?
Yeah.
What I remember.
Like this heist was all just for the story. It was not good. But again, I'd still rather play Brooklyn Bank than like Aftershock, Meltdown, Bomb Forest, Frame.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, the Bomb Forest, if there was a category lower than awful, that would be there.
Moving on, Breaking Feds.
This one's awful.
I think, yeah, it's somewhere between not good and awful.
For me, if we were better at the game, I'd say it would be okay.
It's awful in my eyes.
Too many cops on
There's
this
a
one
lot-
for stealth.
Yeah, but you're in a federal building. What do you
Yeah.
expect? It's not like you're going to walk into a fucking donut shop, is it?
If
Well,
if they
I mean,
would,
you're right. Yeah,
donut
Yeah.
shop was a bad example, but
yeah. They're all
the-
going to be in there, Adam.
you know, or an ice cream shop. It's not like you're walking into an ice cream shop. You're breaking into a federal building, so there's going to be loads of cops. For
Yeah.
me, the whole challenge of that heist actually makes it a good heist, in my
Okay.
opinion.
Yeah.
You've won me round. I think it's probably not good in that case. Then I think it's not awful, but it's just not good.
I agree with where you're coming from, Adam. I think just level design of this map isn't
It's too
good.
flat. It's one level, isn't it? The whole thing's. Oh no, there is
Yeah.
a lower level on
I
the
think
where the
if they
kitchen
just
is.
gave you more ways to just move about and hide, I think could have just made it a bit better.
Again, this is one for the story, though. Really, isn't it? The whole breaking
Yeah.
beds. Yeah, I'll say not good. Yeah, I'm
I'd
up
say
with
not good. Reese, what were you saying?
I'd say not good as well. I'd put it in awful, but I agree with not good.
Well, I think not's good in the middle between all of us.
Yeah.
So. Henry's Rock.
Good.
It's okay. I think it's okay.
I won't put it any higher than good.
Yeah, I'd agree to put it in good.
I think it's okay.
2 for 2.
I think the reason that is good is because every time you play it, it's always going to be different because of the RNG of what rooms you're going to get. Like, yes, some
Yeah, you
rooms
see,
are-
that's what I don't like about this one. I think there's too much RNG because the rooms are so different from each other.
Yeah, but I think that keeps it interesting.
It'd be very monotonous if you sat there and just did the same thing over and over and over again.
That was kind of making me monotonous. You saying that? to be honest.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, I'll say good then, because like you said, I think it's a challenge as well. That getting out of that heist, like right at the end where you got to hack the panels or whatever. That's a challenge. You've got to have quite a bit of knowledge on where they're going to spawn and everything like that. I'll say good actually. I'll raise it.
I'm sticking with okay.
I think it's a 3-1 to good to okay there. Shacklethorne Auction.
This one's
is a-
stealth and allowed.
I will
Yeah.
push this one to okay.
This is a great heist, in my opinion.
I think this is a great heist as well.
I think it's okay. I think it's just a bit too short.
I think it's too short. I mean, there's 40 back.
I mean, yeah, if
Well-
you're going for all loot, but if you're just going for the actual just main loot,
I like the
Yeah.
story element of this one though as well.
I'll
Yeah.
I'll sit there and
it's a
say,
nice looking heist.
because
Yeah.
you two said great and we've said okay, we put it in good.
Yeah.
It's in the middle because we
I'm happy
kind
with
of we do kind of agree that it's a good heist. It's just obviously you like some bits that are a little bit different to us. So
Yeah.
if we just stick it in good, are you okay with that, Stu?
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Next one, Hell's Island.
Great.
This one's good.
Oh,
For me,
Great.
for me, this is great.
I think
Why is it
it's-
awful, Reese?
I've always hated this heist. It's just the last part I've always hated.
I think it's good. Yeah, I'm happy with where you put it there. Good.
Yeah.
Reese said awful, so I think he
Yeah.
drags it down. But I don't really know.
Yeah, it's-
me and Adam were saying great. Ross, what were you saying?
I'll say it's okay.
I'll go good.
There's somewhere between like good and okay.
Good and okay. This should have been a sliding scale, shouldn't it? Where you put it on the
Yeah.
scale, that would have been better.
What we got next? No Mercy.
Top tip. Don't care
Awful.
what anyone says.
I'll say it's okay. I don't like the waiting in the RNG of the test tube RNG.
Why?
I never get it. I never get it.
You're going to get it one in 3 chances. If you sat there and got the same chest tube every single time, exactly right, every single time, you would find it boring. The fact that you could either have a really quick, well, I wouldn't say really quick heist because sometimes it's a ball ache, but
It does take
The fact-
ages.
the
Yeah.
fact you can have a quick heist or you can have a heist that takes an hour, but you still got the fun of gas grenading everybody in a corridor. And unfortunately, I've already used my veto because I knew you guys wouldn't agree with Prison Nightmare. But I think it's top tier. I mean, I spend most of my life on fucking No Mercy anyway, so I can't. I'm a bit biased to that one.
Yeah.
But
This is also a classic as well.
Yeah, this is the last classic, actually.
I've been willing to take it up to okay.
Next to
No.
the sacrifice, you've been from not good to okay.
Personally, me, I'm feeling good.
Okay, I think we end up at good then overall. Yeah, I feel like it's great. Do you not push it to great? Do you really not think it's like this is not too difficult of a heist? It's just like a.
If the
I know.
heist was fully stealthable, I'd be willing to put it to great.
That is true. I think having a stealth of No Mercy would kind of take some of the fun out of it.
I think like if you did have a full stealth and there was a bit more to do, then yeah. But yeah, it's kind of just annoying that you put all that work in, especially how hard it is to control those civilians at the start. And it just
Yeah,
goes
that
all-
is true.
It just goes
Yeah.
all to shit, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's kind of like, well, what's the point?
Okay, since Reese has said not, he said okay, then we'll have to stick with no with good. So I think
Yeah.
that's middle, isn't it? So
Okay.
One the only.
The White House.
Awful. Can't even fucking play it anymore.
Even with the end.
Okay, yeah, secret ending. Yeah, the secret ending was great. But the heist overall, so dull.
I'll agree with you on that,
Like,
actually.
I
It's
would agree with
just-
that as well.
I think they
Yeah.
built the end before they built the rest of it.
I just generally think the heist itself is so dull, so boring. There's too many guards in small spaces as well. Around the Oval Office, I mean, fair enough, you're around the Oval Office, you're going to have a lot of guards, but there's no
Yeah.
place to maneuver around that area.
No, it's
As it
that's
is.
honestly, I think that's the point where we've failed.
I think that
anyways.
sums it up. I also think that keycard objective is kind of a pain because you've got to find the keycard using all the laptop. That's
Yeah,
a really
yeah.
there's a lot of guards in that area.
Secret ending, I can sit there and say it's okay.
I'll say
Because
it's
I really did enjoy the secret ending and the build up to the secret ending.
ending's
But
good.
I can say it's okay. But as the whole heist itself, I would have probably put that in fucking awful. I just hate the heist.
Reese, what
I'll
are
say
your
it's good.
thoughts?
Just for the secret ending, I will put it in okay as well. I think the secret ending.
And I think
puts it
we're
there.
all agreeing on okay there.
yeah, I think it has to be an okay.
We've hit the end of essentially what the main story of Payday is now. So now we're into the heist.
Epilogue, whatever it's called.
Yeah, the epilogue heist. To start off, it's a classic of ours, much favorited one of ours.
Fucking awful, man.
Border
Fucking
crossing.
awful.
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 So I'm gonna piss off Ross a little bit now. As a heist in itself, I think it's an okay heist. It is a very fucking difficult heist, but the heist in itself, you know, the bit where you do the house before going under the border and all that kind of stuff, then you're going in there and you're basically robbing the shit out of a giant fucking warehouse. It's just, I think it's a genuinely okay heist. It's just that it's very fucking difficult. There's not enough pages to be able to complete the heist comfortably.
Yeah, I think
know
for
what I
me,
mean?
the reason why this is awful for me is if they'd have split both sides into separate days,
Yep.
this would be higher on my list.
Yep.
The fact that you fuck up on the second part, the Mexico side, and then you have to go back and do the US side again, that's a big problem. I also think that the heist design is very similar to, is it Election Day overall?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
So it's not really original, in my opinion.
Like you said, if they'd have split the days up, it would have been a lot better. But
Absolutely, 100%. I'm with you on that.
Okay.
I think it's okay. I don't think it's anything more than that, though.
I think after that discussion, I think we can put it into not good.
Not
It's
good.
awful. It's awful for me still.
I said awful. What are you saying, Stu? What do you think?
I'm saying awful.
I mean, if you want to go awful, I've got no problem with it. It's just
But I mean,
I'm looking at the heist as a whole rather than our stress and our
I
experience.
think Adam's won me over. I think it's probably more not good than awful. I think there are bits of it, but I think overall there's a lot of loot on this one as well. There's a lot of opportunity to get XP and money.
I'm happy with not good, if that's what you want to put it.
I can settle with not good.
Yeah, so can I.
Okay. So then, what about border crystals?
Now, this one is awful.
This one is awful in
Awful,
my eyes. Yeah.
Like
This is just a complete copy
Well-
of Cook-Off. There's no originality in this one.
Yeah.
It's the same map as Border Crossing.
Go on,
It's
Reese.
it's Mexico's version of Cook-Off.
It isn't the worst one, to be honest. But yeah, go on. Awful.
I mean,
Yes.
there's also a limit to the amount of bags because you can only open up the trucks to a certain level. There is a maximum amount of bags that you can have. I think the map is far too open as well, like but in that area between the warehouses.
Yeah.
It's like really open. You get sniped. There'll be a sniper sitting on top of one of the warehouses and he'll just get you. I think, yeah, it's got to be awful.
Yeah.
No originality.
Yeah. It was a stupid idea. Okay. St. Martin's Bank.
This is
This is-
of all
this
of
is a
these stealth
great
ones,
heist.
I've probably played this one the least. So
I think it's good on the loud side. I don't like the stealth, but if you looked at loud,
Yeah,
I think it's a good
The
heist.
stealth's mid, I'd say. I think loud's good if you buy the car asset to ram into the front of the building.
yeah, I
I
think
think that makes
yeah, this was the one where I remember this now. We've got to get the guy out the bank, at the back, and then you got to take him round, get in the car,
No.
and
That's,
then,
that's the next one.
was that the next one?
Yeah.
San
Oh
Martin,
yes, San Martin Bank is.
the one where you got the mariachi band in front.
Yeah.
On stealth.
Oh yes, I'm getting confused. I think this is good.
I think
I
it's
like
a good
it.
heist.
I like the colours. It's a
good.
bright heist.
I think it's unanimous on good there.
Breakfast in Tajana. That's what I was.
Yeah, breakfast in Tajana. So Vlad's brother, cousin, whatever, gets arrested after ramming into the front of the bank. He actually gets arrested and we've got to go and save him. So that's this one.
Yes, that's the one I remember.
Yeah.
I think this one's just okay. I don't know
Yeah.
much about it.
Yeah, okay.
I think I played this more than others. I think it's an okay heist.
If it had more loot steal,
Yeah.
I think it would be
Agree.
better.
I agree.
Reese, did you say okay?
Yeah, I said okay.
Yeah, I think we're settled on okay on that one. Bullock's Mansion.
I think this one's got too many civs. I think it's not good. I think it's too long.
I don't think I actually played this one fully. I think I just sat downstairs and let you lot do all the work.
I think yeah, like it's a nice looking like level, and the puzzle to get into the office is pretty fun, and you can shoot the guy into the water and get eaten by a shark.
That is pretty cool. Yeah.
I think that makes it okay.
I think it makes it okay. Yeah. I don't think this has got anything special about it. To be
Yeah.
honest.
Doing it stealth is quite a challenge. I don't think I've ever done it loud.
No,
I've done it loud once.
Yeah, I
I've
don't
never
know.
done this loud.
Yeah, I don't know the difference between stealth and loud actually.
Yeah,
No.
it's an okay heist for me. It's an okay heist for me. It's not anything more than that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moving on to the so
This is this is a great heist. In
This
my
is a
opinion.
great heist. I think now.
I
think-
think it's awful,
I
but
think it's good.
Yeah, I think we end up on okay again
Yeah.
because of that.
Yeah, it's somewhere between okay and good. I think we're sort of.
I think it'd probably be best if we put it in good though, because like there's two grades.
I can
Good.
only sit there and say it's awful because of my experiences with the level itself and that fucking guard at the bottom of the stairs. Oh my god. No, like if you guys want to put it in good, I'm happy with good. Like
I
I'm only
think
going
doing
by
it as
my
a-
experience
yeah.
with shit times.
We had this is probably the heist we struggled the most with when it first came out.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
We
Yes.
really struggled with this one.
we just had a shit time with it.
I think once you learn the stealth, and I think there's actually a lot to do in it with stealth. There's like a lot of things you got to do, and I think that does make it good.
Yeah, I think this one is also annoying because I don't think you could do objectives concurrently. So, for example, like Adam, I think we played this last time. You can't find the key card before we've gone to the door, which is a bit
Yeah.
annoying.
Yeah.
For that, it's probably just okay for me.
Where we go?
I'm sticking with great. I'm saying with great.
We're
Put it
saying
in
great.
good. Put it in good. I'd say put it in good. Like
Yeah, I'll say good. I'll say good. Yeah,
because
I'll say
if you go by our experiences with this heist, especially when we played it when it first came out, I think we would all say awful. But the fact it is, there is a lot to do on it. There is a lot going on, and overall, as a stealth mission, like it kind of makes you feel like, oh shit, I've actually got to be stealthy now.
yeah.
I
you
would
know.
make one argument to keep it good, even though I'm pretty sure we settled on it, is if you do it loud, the thermal drill delivery of the tram cart coming barreling down the
Tram.
road.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that is sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we've got to keep it in good now. Yeah, it's staying in good.
Ukrainian prisoner.
I don't this is not a very memorable one for me.
No,
again.
not me.
This is the one where you got to
So-
save Vlad, and you
It's
got
the one where Vlad's getting electrocuted by a car battery. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, I think that's an okay heist.
I'm going to
because
say
you-
this is good because this is the first heist I remember that actually had two routes you could go down.
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
think
I
that's kind of
I
cool.
think as a stealth heist, this is a good heist. Like
Yeah, it
the
sucks
way
for
you had to
loud.
you had to navigate following the little digger thing with Vlad and
Bigger, yeah.
in it. I think that does make it good.
I think like for me, I'd probably say it's an okay heist because the loud is shit.
Yeah, the loud is completely shit.
I agree with okay.
I think we're sticking with okay then.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay. Now we got Black Cat.
This one's awful.
Awful.
I
think
don't
this is-
remember this one.
I think this is a great heist.
No,
I
this
don't
one's
I don't remember ever playing this heist.
Okay, wait. Black Cat is better than the yacht heist.
I agree.
I
Where we put
agree.
your
I
heist?
agree.
Where we put your heist?
Well, you put yacht heist in okay.
Okay, it's got to be. Oh god, fuck. Reese, we fucked this. It's got to. Okay, it's got to be good then. I suppose, hasn't it? At the very least.
Don't forget, Ross, you've still got a veto.
I do start with Vita. I don't want to use it on Black
Dude.
Cat because Black Cat sucks. But I got to have it higher than Yacht Heist because it's like
I've
the
got an
bigger
idea.
version of Yacht
I've got an idea. Why don't you put it in okay, but ahead of Yacht Heist?
Heist. Like ahead of it in the list.
Yeah.
So we put it
Like
in
next
good.
to, I think good. Yeah, I think it has
Yeah.
to be
Go on
good.
then.
I like the loud of getting the
It's
vault
super
out
good.
as well.
We're down to the last 5. Mountain Master.
This one's awful.
Boring.
Maybe one of the worst stealth heists in the entire game.
Really?
Like, you can get all the way to the end, and we have multiple times, and just fuck up because, like, I don't know, you set off the alarm and then got spotted or something
Yeah,
like that.
like that when
Too
you
long.
when you get into the penthouse, yeah, that it does kind of suck around there. I think it's awful. Though.
I think I like because this was the first one with like a boss fight as well, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
That's
if you,
kind of
if you
cool.
if you do it loud, I think it's okay.
I'll raise it to okay, yeah.
If Stu didn't keep fucking disconnecting
Yeah.
when you get to the boss fight, yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's because of the
I
mods.
don't think I've ever completed it loud because every time I've done it, Stu's always disconnected.
Yeah.
So,
So,
I'm happy with okay. I'm happy with okay.
I'm happy with
Yeah,
okay.
I think it's just far too long. I think it's so easy to get spotted when you're in the penthouse and it'll be over.
Yeah. Now, moving on to Final Four, starting off with Midland Ranch.
Or
This one's awful. This one's awful.
I think it's
Too-
good. I like it
too
loud.
many fucking glitches in this one. I don't care what anyone says.
I
I
think
think
good.
I think it's far too long. I would be much happier if you could do both the sections at the same time. But I do
Yes.
like the golf buggy.
I like the introduction of the new enemies as well.
The
new
marshals,
cops.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I do like that, but as a whole, I think the Midland Ranch is just an awful fucking. It's so long, and I just find it really boring to play as well.
I think it's good. I like how it introduced different ways of entering. You know, you could do either one or the other.
I don't like having to assemble the weapons before getting them into bags. That is frustrating because you remember
Yeah.
you got to find like the stock and the grip and then like everything like that,
Yeah.
and then you got to assemble it, and then you've got a bag, and then you got to take it out.
Like, I still think that like that bit was a lot more interesting and fun to do than the actual house area. The house area sucks.
That was that was bland.
Boring. Yeah, really bland.
No, I'm with you on that. I just think that overall, like I said, if you could do both, let's say all four of us went in and we just, two did one area and two did the other, then it'd be a lot easier. And I think it'd be a lot better heist overall. It'd be a lot more balanced.
Let's leave it in not good.
You okay
it's
with
not
not
good.
good,
Because
Reese?
there is
Yeah.
some good things, but there is more bad things to it, if you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
The golf cart is fucking awesome, though. That is something I will say about that.
Okay.
I think that this one had a turret as well, like a
Yeah,
Um,
the
staple
turret was really
turret.
badly bugged. If you had mods on, it'd crash your game.
yeah, that's right.
Next up, Lost in Transit.
It's
I
okay.
liked this one. It's okay. I think so. I think for me, like, it wasn't very exciting though. Like as a whole, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I
But-
think it's okay.
Yeah, it's
I'm
okay.
going to use my
It's
veto. This is
okay,
top
yeah.
tier.
Yeah,
This is top tier.
knew it. I saw it coming.
Fucking knew you were gonna do that one.
Yeah, saw it coming.
I fucking should. I knew I should have done Murky fucking Station, shouldn't I? Fucking knew it. Can I change my veto?
No, you've already used it. Nope, I said
You have
it's
a prison nightmare, man.
Yep.
Right, go on.
Alright, let's move on. Hostile Takeover.
It's a good heist.
Okay.
I think it's good.
It's okay.
I think it's a good or great heist because the fact that you can sort of do the objectives anyway.
Oh yeah, you are right. And it's got golf carts on it, so
Yeah.
yeah, I would say it's good.
I don't remember it, so I'm not going to have an opinion on this one. There's no point trying to describe it because I've probably only done it once, if anything.
This has got two
so-
parts: one in an office and one in a lab.
This
Yeah.
heist kind of reminded me of Hitman. Do you know how you can assassinate people in different ways?
I think
Yeah,
I think the only time I've done hostile takeovers when we were doing that achievement to try and do it like in
Oh yeah, and the
5
the
minutes or some
time
shit.
achievement.
Like, yeah. So for me, like, I'm not going to have too much of an opinion on this one.
I think it was a great heist. Reese, what were you saying?
I'd say good or great, so I'd go with good.
Ross, what were you saying?
I'll say this is good. Yeah.
Okay, I think we've settled on good then. Last one,
God tier. Top tier.
Crude Awakening.
This has
Top
got to be
tier.
top tier as the
Top
last
tier.
one. It's
Top
got to
tier.
be.
Yeah, top tier, easy.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
I think it's a better ending than White House was.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
I think it's also. I mean, okay. Let's put some flavor around this. But you can't just say the last heist is amazing because it's the last heist. It's balanced overall. I think it's got a
Yeah.
lot of different types of stealth and loud as well. It's a good all rounder type
Yeah.
of heist.
I like
And then just
way
the fact that
heist
it's
is
an
breaking
oil rig
down.
as well is just sick, isn't it? Just an oil rig in general. Is just
Yeah.
I might even say that is my favourite heist, Crude Awakening.
I could be with you there. I really like Lost in Transit, but I do like Crude Awakening.
I
Yeah.
can't sit there and say it's my favourite heist but it is one of the big ones
Yeah,
up there for
as
me.
like the final heist of Payday 2, it was the best way they could send it off.
Absolutely. The soundtrack as well.
I
Epic.
mean, yeah, you compare, like, we've all agreed Crude Awakening, top tier, compared to White House, which was okay.
And that's it, isn't it? I think. Is that it?
Almost. I've got a little surprise at the end here.
Okay.
Now we've gone through here, and I'd say we've actually pretty evenly spread these out quite a bit. Actually, it's good range on everything. However, I want to decide one thing. I'm just gonna add in a row above here. I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna
God tier.
the GOAT,
The GOAT. Greatest of all
Goat.
time.
Greatest of all time, and however,
Gonna make a bad one as well.
we're adding one at the bottom here as well.
In the dumps.
The trash.
The trash.
Okay, we all have to unanimously decide which heist is the GOAT, which heist is the trash. And we've pretty much already settled, like, the GOAT's got to be one from the top tier, the trash has got to be one from the awful. And let's start with trash first. So we've got...
It's got to be the Bomb Forest, man.
Bomb
Forest,
Meltdown,
yeah.
Aftershock, Border Crystals.
How can it not be the Bomb Forest?
It's Bomb Forest for me.
This is a problem because I wouldn't say Bomb Forest is trash.
Okay.
Which one would you say is?
Out of those 5, I'd say Aftershock.
You're sort of right.
Yeah, I think with the history of Aftershock and what it was trying to bring into Payday, I believe I can agree with that being the trash.
I can agree with that, yeah.
The disappointment in Reese's voice then.
It's definitely a hard one between...
I don't know. I just think the Bomb Forest is just the worst overall heist. I really do.
Yeah.
I do. There's a special slice of hell for Aftershock, though. Let's do that. Let's do that.
If you said to me, this is my personal thing. If you said to me, right, what do you want to play, Bomb Forest or Aftershock? I would play Bomb Forest.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you gave me the choice of those two, it would be the Bomb Forest I would play. But I don't like either. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I do like Bomb Forest, but I'm not a massive fan of either. But I would prefer to play the Bomb Forest.
Okay. I think we've agreed. Aftershock is then. Yeah. That's the worst. The worst heist in Payday 2 is Aftershock.
Is everyone happy with that and in agreement?
Yeah,
I'm in agreement. Yeah, I'm in agreement.
Right, so for the GOAT one, I'm going to struggle with this one because pretty much everyone's going to say Crude Awakening, but it's not I wouldn't say
Shadow
it's like
Raid.
all-time GOAT. I would say Shadow Raid.
I'm struggling between Shadow Raid and Crude Awakening.
I personally, I would say Shadow Raid. It's the one I play the most. It's the one I enjoy the most. It's the one I get frustrated the most, and I enjoy the frustration on that one.
I'm sticking with Crude Awakening. I love it.
I'm Shadow Raid as well.
It's got such a good loud and stealth heist, so I really like Crude Awakening for that.
I do love the way that Crude Awakening's like broken down. You've got like the first like main area, which is your classic sort of stealth. Then you go to the puzzle, and then you got the boss fight essentially.
The only problem I have with Crude Awakening is that it's very linear with the way that you approach it. There's only a certain amount of loot that you can get, whereas with Shadow Raid, you could go for all bags, or you could go for just 10. It's up to you. You could get the container, you can leave the container, you could turn up and find you've got 10 artifacts or no artifacts. I like the fact that Shadow Raid can be approached in so many different ways.
I know the only loud for Shadow Raid is Meltdown, which Stu obviously unanimously put down to awful.
Which is at the bottom.
Because he is an absolute scumbag. But, like, for me, Shadow Raid has just so much more options on how to play the game. Like, Crude Awakening, don't get me wrong, it is top tier. It is really good. But as Ross said, it's right, you got to do it this way, no way.
You can do like the outside first, the inside first. You can take out the guards first. You can have one guy watching, the outside and orange sieve. All of it, I think, it's just amazing. It's really well built, and the sewers as well. I like Crude Awakening because it's the last one, but I feel like Shadow Raid just nips it because of like the historical aspect of it. The fact that it's still our favorite, despite the fact that it's one of the oldest on this list. When you look at it, really,
yeah,
but also,
it's still brilliant.
like, no offense to the way your guys' mind works. Like, Crude Awakening is the newest heist, like, and the very, very last heist, so that is going to sort of sway the judgment a little bit there as well.
Yeah, I
See-
mean, look, I think it's well built though. I think it's a well built
yeah,
heist.
it's very well built heist, and it's a very playable heist. And it's not like I would play the heist again, but for me, especially for the XP gains and stuff as well on Shadow Raid, if you were looking for leveling as well,
That is a good point.
like it is ridiculous.
Shadow Raid, out of all of them heist on top tier, is the last one I would play.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm surprised at that. I really am. I thought that Shadow Raid would at least be ahead of Birth of Sky.
No.
Birth of Sky's his favourite. That's the one he vetoed up there.
Okay, First World Bank then.
No, I just don't. I'm not really a big fan of it, but it is a top tier heist. I agree it's a top tier heist, but I'm not a big fan of it compared to the others in top tier.
So we aren't going to agree, Stu, basically.
No, we're not going to agree on the go, mate.
What's yours, Stu? You haven't told us yours.
And like I said, I'm struggling between Shadow Raid and Crude Awakening, but there's really good points for both of them.
What about Murky Station?
Oh,
Sucks. It absolutely sucks.
Well, we agreed top tier. I didn't put it there.
No. I didn't agree top tier. You three agreed top tier.
Okay, fair enough. I think amongst this, greatest of all time is Shadow Raid with a little bit of Crude.
I think if you sat there, okay, so let's do it this way. Take Crude out and take Shadow Raid out. Because obviously they're the ones that we're all fucking stuck over. So take it between Cook Off, First World, Birth of Sky, Murky Station, Prison Nightmare, and Lost in Transit. If you took it out of those 5,
Yeah, those 5.
I would personally go with Cook Off.
Cook off.
I'd
Yes,
say
I agree.
Prison Nightmare.
See, I would say First World Bank.
Oh, for fuck's
It
sake.
just weren't really words. God damn.
I'll try my best here to try and narrow it down for us all.
So maybe
Yeah.
there isn't a greatest of all time. Then maybe they've succeeded in making all of those in the top tier as good as each
Okay.
other.
The thing
Well,
is,
maybe-
the way you look at it, if you were looking for the greatest of all time of like the newer ones,
Crude Awakening.
it would be Crude Awakening.
Yeah.
If
Absolutely.
you looked at the older ones,
Yeah, legacy almost kind of.
Legacy, I'd probably sit there and say it's probably going to be Shadow Raid
That's a
Or
very
Cook
good
Off.
point.
or
Yeah.
Cook Off.
Okay,
So-
okay, hold on.
So we need a new one. We need goat brackets
okay.
legacy, and then we need goat brackets new, don't we?
Hold up. Which one out of Shadow Raid and Crude Awakening has had the most effort put into it, though?
Oh, I don't doubt it's probably Crude Awakening
Yeah.
with the artist,
Yeah,
the
but
graphics and everything.
They're
But
going to put the
that's-
most effort in because it's the last heist.
I would also say that both Shadow Raid and Crude Awakening both came with an epic soundtrack, which basically Shadow Raid. I mean, you'll probably be on the same page as me, but Shadow Raid defined the stealth of this game
Yeah, definitely.
entirely. If there was no Shadow Raid, what would all these heists look like without stealth? They would
Oh,
look like
100%.
nothing. A lot of these would be loud only.
Do you want to just
Because
agree with
after Shadow Raid, a lot of them would stealth and loud, and that's
Okay.
how a lot of the last ones were, weren't they?
I don't think we're going to agree on just one, so I think we're going to have to bend the rules here. I think we're going to have to put both Shadow Raid and Crude Awakening as the goats.
I agree.
Okay, yeah.
Just put an
Right.
S on the end of the goat.
Goats. It's difficult to pin down one heist because
Yeah.
there are certain things of heist that I think we all like, don't we? Like Cook Off is so good for just being able to like
Chill.
XP grind
Yeah.
and chill. I think, yeah, I agree with that. I like the fact Shadow Raid's before Crude Awakening as well. That's good.
I was about to say put Crude Awakening before Shadow Raid.
No, like the Shadow Raid is like the granddad of the stealth, so it gets the first place
Absolutely.
spot.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
If there's a go-to stealth that we're all going to enjoy, I always pick Shadow Raid.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, I think that sells it all. This is our tier list of all the heists in Payday 2. The only thing that's missing really are the holdouts and the escapes. But fuck them.
Yeah, fuck the escapes, man. They all suck. They're all
Yeah, that's
everyone.
trash.
Because you never end up being like, "Yay, I got the escape."
Yeah.
Nobody's ever like that. It's always
Let's
like,
go on
"Fuck's
achievement.
sake."
I'll edit in the escapes into awful.
And then the holdouts. I mean, I counted when I looked at these heists. I took the holdouts as part of them. So, it's.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think the holdouts really add that much, in my opinion. But
No, still the same heist.
yeah, more or less. Yeah.
I mean, Meltdown
enough.
should be a lot further up than where it is, but
No way.
no
way. The bomb forest should be further down the bottom. I want it to be below our monitors. It's so far down, like below the trash, in center of the
wait, hold
earth.
on.
Bad.
You know what? Since we did 2 for the ghost, should we do 2 for the trash?
It's got to be bomb forest,
Yeah.
hasn't it? It's got to
Yeah,
be bomb
bomb
forest.
Yeah.
Adam doesn't want Meltdown to be any further down, so.
Honestly, if Meltdown went any further than that, I would just close the Discord down. Now. Regardless of what anyone thinks, I'm gonna get questioned by everyone. I say just blame Stu.
It would be even more funny if Shadow Raid was at the top and Meltdown was at the bottom, because they're basically the same height, aren't they?
I think that just shows that, we obviously prefer stealth in Payday than loud.
You see,
I mean, yeah.
The problem is I prefer the loud in Payday.
But I've grown to love the loud more recently.
The way I've looked at it is for the level itself rather than my stress and enjoyment.
Yeah.
Like for me, Meltdown. I wouldn't say it was top tier, but it would be definitely great.
Yeah.
That's my opinion, because I think the level itself is a really great level.
Really great level, yeah.
But the stressfulness of the level, especially when you play on the harder difficulties, really sucks.
Yeah.
Like,
I think you're right.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
We've got quite a mix in here, though. Like, if you look at the top tier, we've got like Cook Off, which is loud only, Birth of Sky, which is loud only, Prison Nightmare, which is loud only. We've got Boiling Point in the Great, Santa's Work. There's quite a lot of loud and stealth only mix going on here. It's not like we've got all of the stealths at the top and all of the louds at the bottom.
Yeah.
There's quite a mix. But I think if you look at it, it's a diamond, which is what you would expect, isn't it? If you think of it, the good and okay is the majority, and then you've got really bad and really good on either end. So I think I'm happy with the way that it looks. Actually, I think overall, you know what, I want to actually ask this whilst we're here. If there was one heist on all of this, which we were going to bring back in Payday 3, what would it be?
I think it'd have to be Shadow Raid.
Birth of Sky.
I think it would be Shadow Raid, yeah.
I'm going to say, but Stu's not going to be happy.
Go on.
Meltdown.
Suck off.
You know what? There's actually a good chance that if they were to do that, though, it would be a Shadow Raid stroke Meltdown cross, wouldn't it? As in, like, loud and stealth at the same time.
Yeah, for me, Meltdown or Cook Off, that's one of the ones I'd really love, like, back into. But again, they're both loud, and I like running loud, so it's one of them.
It's definitely going to be a heist with a lot of history, isn't it? It's not going to be like 4 stores. They're not going to bring 4 stores back.
I don't think they should bring No Mercy back.
No, it's already come back.
As much as I love No Mercy, I don't think they should bring No Mercy back, because I think No Mercy's finished now.
Yeah, I think out of all the original heists from the first Payday game, I think the only one they should bring back, if they were to bring back any into Payday 3, would be First World Bank.
Yes, I agree.
I'm so glad we got to get this done.
Absolutely, it was worth it. I'm glad with the list we came up with. By the way, I think it's
I'm very
on the whole. I think it's really well balanced when you think about it.
Yeah.
Please leave a comment down in the comment section about which heist you think should be where.
Don't do that. Everybody comes up with a different list. You know they do.
In the description, I'm going to leave a link to this tier list as well, so everyone else can have a go in it.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Mm.